Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year. As Michiganders, our favorite time of year. The snow is flying, things are getting really cold, and McKenna and I are going to show you today just a couple really neat tips and tricks on these Range Rovers to help you power through this season. So let's take a look. So one of the first things here, a lot of our vehicles have these deployable flush door handles. Now today it's not quite cold enough to run the risk of icing over, and these are actually rated to punch through right about a 1/4 inch of ice. But that being said, there is a little trick here if for whatever reason your key battery is dead, or this is just completely 1000% iced over and not actually coming through. So I've got my little key sink. All I did, you just press this little button right here and it pops right out. So just like this, and there you go. And then you actually take the door handle, you can actually bend it sideways like this, and there's actually right in there a real keyhole, just like that, to unlock the car. And so you can kind of manually do it. So it's a little bit tricky, but she will go for you, just like that. So I really wanted to start from zero here to kind of show off one of our kind of unique Land Rover features, and that is the heated windshield, right? And so what we're gonna do at the beginning of this video, I've already put this on max defrost. You just saw it, cold start. And what that's actually gonna do is turn on the rear defroster, the heated front windshield, the maximum defrost, and it's gonna absolutely crank the heat and basically get it as high as it possibly can. This is only gonna take about a minute to completely de-ice this windshield to the point that we don't even have to scrape it. We can just wipe the windshield wipers and get going. So it makes it really nice if you've got kind of a busy day or that sort of thing. So that being said, we're gonna let that get rocking. But there's a couple other little settings in here as far as actually driving the vehicle to help you power through the snow. So if we have this Touch Pro Duo, or what this is actually the Pivy Pro, what we want to do is our vehicle tab right here, and we see this program, right? The grass, gravel, snow. And what that'll do, first it'll ask us if we want to do low traction launch. You would do that if you're stuck. We're not, so we're going to say no. And then from there, that's actually going to optimize the all-wheel drive system for our inclement weather, right? So it's really going to make it so it's a true and proper 50-50 all-wheel drive split, and then get you the power to the specific drive axle that actually has traction. So it makes it really, really nice for those really slippery days, and just kind of feels like you're more glued to the ground and more stable than you normally would be. And then from here, a heated windshield, rocking away, no problem. Look at that. So yeah, after a couple wipes of the windshield wipers, we were completely clear. Didn't have to do anything. Super, super cool, super nice. One last setting I'm going to show you too. And we're going to see about how to actually get it to where with the windshield wipers, it's not going to freeze to the windshield. So if I go vehicle and convenience and then wipers, see that? Winter wiper part. Watch what it does. Boom. So now it actually stops the car, and every time you stop, it's gonna pop those windshield wipers right off the windshield so they don't freeze to it. Super cool. All right, so we've got our car started here. We're rocking along. We're in our grass, gravel, snow program right there. But, you know, look at this. Look at this surface right here. We think we might not be able to actually just drive forward and really be able to power through. No, I'm messing around. It's not that deep, but I do want to show you something really cool. So we do have a feature on these vehicles that's actually called all surface progress control. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to set a certain speed that you want the vehicle to just creep along at. And then that way you're not actually slipping, you're not kind of sliding through the snow, and you're just kind of slowly creeping along. It's really, really helpful for like a super icy driveway or something like that. So I'm gonna put my foot on the brake. That would actually automatically turn the auto stop start off, and I'm gonna hit that button right there. And what it's gonna tell me right here is select a gear, AT or ASPC ready. I'm gonna put it in drive, and it's gonna lock my center differential right there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my speed with my set plus button, and then you're gonna see that little green right there. And so we're gonna set it, and we're just gonna start creeping along. And if you have a heads-up display, it actually has that really, really cool message. So I'm not doing anything. It's almost like cruise control for off-road or inclement weather. And it'll just kind of creep you along. You can kind of drive around. And there you go. So super, super neat.